Last episode we left off on the Lightless Era. This episode we're starting off with arguably the largest event in Diviction history, the Lightless Era. Around 1.26 million years ago, the death of Pt.2 in his battle against Shellcrows results in a 20,000-year-long winter. All life were wiped out save a few. A few hundred carefully selected individuals are put into hibernation sacs while all others died. They lost cities, cultures, technology, and religion. Everything they worked for in the past 1,000 years are gone. Until 10,000 years ago, after a new god of warmth is born. These hibernating Divicsians wake up and began their exodus. They left Bagari continent and returned to Heaven continent. Their new empires start to form. 2,000 years in, the Haitar Empire, the newly reformed Haitez Empire, was formed. Multiple tribes come together and worship the new faith, Kyrios the Omnipotent. Life prospered for a while. Then it was destroyed 600 years later when a giant battle between Shellcrows and the Atlas Serpent desecrates Heaven continent, forcing the Divicsians to relocate to the opposite side of the continent near Morse continent. In a span of 400 years, they built another empire, the greatest since the Lightless Era, the Haikesh Empire. It prospered for around 3,000 years. During that time, all Diviction races were assimilated into one evolved Diviction race. Around 3,200 years ago, Garakus, once a small predatorial species, went through a drastic population spike. They turned into locust-like creatures and started to ravage the world, killing everything that moves. Now, I have an explanation for this that I'll get on in a later episode. Divicsians, though, are forced to go underground again. However, things would soon change as a Diviction hero rose to power 2,600 years ago. His name was Gilius, and they received a blessing from Pt.2, the symbol of change. He became the first type yellow Diviction. His blood was extremely damaging to Garakus. He found out and used himself as a biological weapon, thus uniting the underground colonies and gave them a fighting chance against their oppressors, and thus starts the Diviction war against the Garakus.